Well, hello again. That was a total bummer. I was moving the camera angle and my finger hit end and I couldn't cancel it. So we are going to continue with the TRX suspension trainer right here. I'm now moving on to lower body movements. I'm also using the WOSS, which is right here, and the Arena Strength training band. So without further ado, I'm going to try not to click in stream. Okay, I think that just about does it. Okay, good deal. Sorry about that. So I was on a roll, man. All right, so one of the things I was gonna show, if I take this Arena Strength band and I take it all the way down and I place it in my feet, and by my feet, I mean literally across my toes. You'll see here in just a moment. Let me move this WOSS out of the way. All right. So now I'm going to have to adjust the straps to make them a little bit shorter for the shot. So if you need hip mobility, you lean back, you're trusting this, and now you can work your squats and you can get really deep and squeeze. So you're really working on that hip flexor mobility, and you can get lower than parallel, which is the way to grow the booty. So I've got that band between my feet, so watch this. Now if I squat and I bring that foot up, see that resistance band right there? Now I'm working my abs. So I'm squatting, working my abs, squatting, working my abs, one more rep. So that's lower body and abs at the same time. Oh yeah, all right, so pistol squats. Have you ever wanted to work your pistol squat? Put that leg out there and do a single leg pistol squat, working that mobility, pushing through on your quad. This is a great way to strengthen your pistol squats. I personally struggle, especially on this leg, but the stronger you get, the more flexibility you'll be able to have to really get low and then ultimately, work a pistol squat without the handles. So these handles are really great. So on my previous live, I showed how to work your chest, your back, your biceps, your triceps, and then I got down and did some suspension ab work and chest work. Now I'm showing how you can, I've got my toes out, work a plie and squeeze. You can even plie and row or squat and row, so you can do a lot of combo moves here. Amazing tool. Now, we haven't talked about hamstrings or inner thigh, so let's get back down on the ground. So I'm going to, again, it's very easy to maneuver these straps. It's not difficult at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and revisit the resistance band, putting it above my knees. I'm gonna put my mats down on the ground here. So now, I showed earlier how you can face this direction and put your feet in the slings, and there were a few more movements I didn't show you, so I guess while I'm here, I will do it. So just by suspending my legs just out like this, so I'm a full suspended, I can actually twist and tuck my knees in. I can go all the way around, which is also working my core, swing back around. Now, if you're using a door, if you're putting this TRX on the door, that's not going to work because you're not going to have enough room. But if you have a cage or even like from a tree and you've got a little more freedom, just assuming the tree is secure, then you're going to have plenty of space to work this. So now you can even do air mountain climbers. And again, my resistance band is on, so I'm getting extra resistance just by having that resistance band on. So great cardiovascular and plyometric body weight training. All right, I'm gonna raise this up just a tad, get myself off the ground. All right, so now those straps, I'm gonna place my heels. So the backs of my heels are now in these straps. My feet are down, I still have the resistance band on, taking my hands, pressing them down into the ground. I'm gonna lift my hips up, and now I'm using outer thigh movements. Plus I have the resistance band on, which is extra resistance. So I'm working my hip flexors and my outer thighs. Now, I could do a hip thrust and butt tap. I could hold weights. But then what about the hamstrings, Angie? Are we working the hamstrings? Let's work the hamstrings. Hands down, lift up, and now tucking my knees in, I'm actually doing an air hamstring curl. And believe it or not, it's harder than you can think because it's a really nice, there we go, isolated movement. Wow, so good. There are about probably 25 more exercises I could show you just using this, but I really wanted to show you how you might incorporate the BOSS into this workout. So just by simply placing the BOSS underneath my my TRX, I'm going to adjust the straps, and let's go revisit that tricep exercise that we were doing a minute ago. All right, so I'm going to stand on here, which is creating an imbalance, if you will. It's forcing my core to have to work, and now just by standing on this with one foot or with two, now I have to work harder. So it creates more of a challenge, right? So now I'll switch sides, and then if I want to add a chest press here, So just simply by standing on the BOSS makes it even more difficult because I'm not sturdy on the ground to do these exercises. Well, it's the exact same thing. So if I were to pull this out and flip it over, which makes it even more difficult, and stand on it. Now, makes the squat harder, and then I could add a row, right? So now I'm working the back. Yeah. I want to go a lot slower on these squats when I'm on the BOSS. So these three pieces of equipment, the TRX suspension straps, the BOSS half ball trainer, and the Arena Strength resistance bands that comes in a 3-pack. These three things together really are great for a total body workout. These three the BOSS and the Arena Strength add an extra component of challenge, whereas just this on its own is a incredible challenge in a total body. But if you're an advanced workout warrior and you want to work out from home, you might want to have all three. So that is my shtick for the day. Just wanted to give you a highlight, and I will be back tomorrow to talk to you about the assisted pull-up band that I've been using. So all good stuff to come. I hope you have a great day. Bye.